Southern California. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the San Diego Padres. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Joe Musgrove. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Byron Buxton. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Laureano settles under it. One up, one down. And now for the Twins, James Wood.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Java Joe with the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Leading off, Jacob Wilson. Outside low, and that's 1. This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's the ball.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. He's trying for third. Pitch misses. No throw. Save at third. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now here's Jay31rodriguez.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Base hit! Run scores easily, and the Padres strike first. It's 1-0.
He was all over that one. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Crazy. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Top of the second. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Josh Bell. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Musgrove in his 10th season, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Trevor Larnach. Swing and a foul straight back. On the ground to the left, Wilson throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So digging in, Luke Keeschel. Base hit, left center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now a chance for Matt Wallner.
That's in. Ball, that's up.
Keeschel off of first with 2 away.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Runner on the go. This one in the air, center field. Merrill has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Here in San Diego, bottom of the second. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. And a foul ball. Glass now back to work, the 0-1. That one lifted to left. Wallner takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. On the ground, and that one finds its way through, and that's a 1-out single. Here's Miguel Andujar.
So here's an interesting note on Glass now. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. This one in the air, right field. Base hit into the outfield. And the double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone.
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Here's Jose Ramirez. Fouls away the first offering. Line drive. And that will end the inning. Top half of the third inning. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Twins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And that's outside. The 1-1. Late on that fastball. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Out towards right center field. Tatis should have this one. And there's one down. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former second overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. He makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. Back here at Petco Park. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. In there at the knees. 0-1. That one hammered center field. Carrying well. See you later. We'll take a trot around the bases. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Glass now, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Cronenworth will take his base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Man at second.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already.
Look out, almost got him upstairs. Here's a 2-2. In the dirt, blocked. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. On the outside corner, got him looking. And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. He's 0 for 1. And the 1-0. Swings through that one. Runner on at third, one gone.
Ball, that's down.
Pitch is in the dirt. They're down 3-1. That's smashed towards center. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Runner from third in to score. And they lead by 2. Next to hit, Luis Campusano. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
2 down, nobody on. And that's a base hit. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at-bat. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. A 2-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning. So back to the top of the order. Jacob Wilson, the next up for the Padres.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is at the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
That is the inning. Start of the fourth. Now it's the Twins DH, James Wood.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth. Trey Turner at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
1 away. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Here's Josh Bell.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Up the middle. Wilson. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Larnach in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're...
Well, that's a strikeout. Back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there. At least to begin the inning. New pitcher on here, Justin Topa.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Just off the inside edge. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a base hit into left. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Runner on the move. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. Laureano comes up to hit. And that one fouled off. Ball. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. To third, Lewis. Zips it across. Play is made, 2 out. And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. And he chases that one. Back here at Petco Park. Now for the Twins, Luke Keeschel.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one to first, Sheets. He'll do it himself. 1 away here in the 5th. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner.
Wood!
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swings through that one out in front that time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Royce Lewis. Picked up a base hit to center his first time on. This one in the air. And that is that. Back here in San Diego.